Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. Alright, so there's just a couple little things to take care of before we dock at Maramba right here. So we're going to head back to Sailor's Island. Let's get on this side of the... Oh, man. I was going to say let's get on this side of the stone reef so we can have easier enemies to fight, but they had to catch me with one last one before we could. Alright, so Sailor's Island is going to be right back over here. We haven't caught any more moonfish, so we can just ignore dock for the time being. Let's go ahead and dock here. No battle, no battle. Okay, good. Okay, so first things first, we're going to sell our multitude of discoveries over at the Sailor's Guild. There is a Sailor's Guild over at Maramba. It doesn't matter which one you sell it to, it's going to be for the same price either way. And you can see, we actually, since we have a high enough swashbuckler rating now, he'll start recognizing us as Vice the Respected. So, there you go. Now, once we sell these, we're going to get a pretty good flow of money, actually. You can see each of them are worth a few hundred, and the Silver Moon Pit's worth quite a lot, actually. So most of these he doesn't know about. I think, yeah, Topple Rock he does, but I'm pretty sure the rest of them are, yeah, just like brand new things he's never heard of before. So you want to try to grab those as soon as you can. You can see we've got quite a lot of money now, 23,000 gold, so that should be more than enough to buy whatever we need. Wait just a minute, I almost forgot. Here, this came addressed to you. Ooh, a black spot. It's a message from the Angel of Death. It sounds like you're in trouble. Better watch your back out there. Alright, so yeah, we'll have to check that thing out for sure. Let's go ahead and look at our items, and I think, yeah, it's right here. Note written in red ink on jet black paper. I await you west of Sailor's Island, Piastel. Yeah, so that's something we'll be taking care of later. We can go do that right now. I mean, it's open to us since we got the black spot, but we're probably not really prepared for that, so we're just going to put that off for a bit. Now, one of the things I wanted to come here to do was stop by the ship parts merchant. We can actually buy something relatively useful here. Alright, so now he's got secondary cannons, which he briefly mentioned there. We don't need to ask him, I'll let you know about it. You can see we can also buy our standard cannons, which I guess I was right. It does have more attack power than the main cannon. Now, the 3-inch cannon is the secondary cannon that he was talking about. Basically, we're going to buy one of these and put these on, replace one of our main cannons. Basically, what secondary cannons do is they can fire for more than one round. You can select the turn you want it to start on, and then select how many turns you want it to last. It, of course, uses more spirit points if you want to attack multiple turns, but it's just kind of a trade-off. Now, we've also got a couple accessories here. The engine cover, I don't know, it increases your ship's quick. I'm not entirely sure how useful that would be. The armored deck is pretty good to get, though. I'm going to buy 2 of these. I'm going to keep our rogue figure on. So let's go ahead and just put those in our other 2 slots. And some repair kits we should probably stock up on a bit. I'll buy about 33 to make it almost 1,000. And we can also sell a few of our old stuff. He doesn't take only ship parts. We can actually sell anything here, which is pretty nice. Sell some old armor. Sell this stuff. And we'll just keep all... Actually, we can sell our old main cannon because we're not going to be using that. Alright, so there we go. We came out with almost as much money as we came in with, so that works. Alright, now I also want to stop by the inn here and see if that mystery merchant is in that we talked to earlier. If he's not, it's okay. You can just go out and back in, and yep, it doesn't look like he is, so we'll have to make a second trip back. Now, there's also the matter of the Lighthouse here. Remember the first time we came here, I said there was something we could do in the Lighthouse, and we were going to wait a bit. Well, now we're going to take care of it. So let's climb the ladder here. It's kind of an interesting little area. There's not really a whole lot around, but I don't know, it's pretty neat to check out, I guess. And you can hear Cupil starting to freak out a little bit, so yes, there is a cham up here. Head to the left a little bit, check around there, and there's our next cham. Cool. Now we also want to go around a couple more windows, and you can see there's kind of this balloon here. Hey, there's a balloon. I wonder what it's doing in here. Wait, there's a bottle attached to it, and there's a note inside. Quetya, please send warriors to help us fight against the evil. Quetya, please send warriors to help us fight against the Valuans. Whoa, I wonder who wrote this. It sounds like they're in trouble. Whoever it is, I should probably keep it, just in case. And we received the note in a bottle. That's not going to come into play for quite a long time. It's going to be very, very long until we, can actually put that to use, but since we're in the area, we might as well go ahead and pick it up. And, of course, the cham was there, too. Alright, so let's climb back down and now head out. That's all there is to do. I'm going to go out and back in and see if I can make that mystery merchant appear again. And once I find him, we will pretty much just meet right back up there. So let's cross the bridge and head back out real quick. Alright, so it looks like he's made his way back in here this time. So let's go ahead and talk to him again, and we're going to buy something else from him. Now, these boxes here, we're actually going to buy a few Crystallis boxes. I don't know, 3 or so will work, I guess. Since we're going into a red area, the purple magic is going to be very effective, and the Crystallis is actually a pretty decent magic spell. It does quite a bit of damage, especially if the elemental stuff is in effect as well. So those should be pretty useful in the coming dungeons and all that. Alright, so now let's return to our ship and this time actually head out. We've finished up all of our preparations, so the next destination is to dock in Maramba. Alright, so back to the east we go, and then eventually through the stone reef. I'm going to wait for that a bit so I don't have to fight the annoying enemies. Oh, okay, I guess I might have to after all. Alright, so we come across to the northern side of this island, and couldn't quite make it. Alright, Fina's actually starting to catch up with this a little bit. You can see she's up to level 10. Still a little ways off, but she's making pretty decent progress. Alright, so here we are at the port city of Maramba. Let's check the place out. So, this is Maramba. It's so hot. Huh? Where'd the captain go? Hey! Wait, Captain, where are you going? This is where we part company. I've got my own quest to worry about. I've got to find Arachnum. What? Wait a second. What are we supposed to do? We're in the middle of a desert without a ship. How are we supposed to continue on our mission? That's not my concern. I have no interest in crystals or temples. I must find Arachnum. I cannot waste any more time babysitting. Hey, come back here, you eye patch wearing freak, you rusty old man. Hey, are you listening to me? Oh my, this isn't good at all. What should we do? We can't even get out of the city, let alone make it to the temple. We're stuck here. Well, we have no choice right now other than to start exploring the city. Maybe we can find someone who can take us to the temple. That's all we can do for now. And Drachma left the party, of course. Well, I don't know. Can't say that wasn't entirely unexpected, but I don't know. It's I kind of, because Drachma, really his concern wasn't with anything we were doing. He was just helping us out because we know we made that deal with him. So it was almost kind of unfair to just drag him along using his ship without his really consulting him at all. So yeah, he's deserted us here in Moranbah, which means we're gonna have to find. Whoa, that was weird. Another way off the island. So. Yep, this is our first town in Nasser. You can see everything's very desert-like here. This building right here actually has both Sailor's Guild and a ship parts merchant in it, and it looks like the mystery merchant's here as well, so I guess I could have just talked to him here, but there you go. I don't think he sells anything different around here, really. No, it's still just all the same stuff. Alright, so let's leave his shop. Talk to the guild guy here. So we can, if we don't have any more discovery information, of course, so let's just talk. What happened? Were you left behind by your ship? That's an unfortunate tale. I'm sorry. I know of no one who may have a ship available for rent right now. Well, since you're here without much choice, you may as well try to enjoy your stay. I hear there's a beautiful new dancer at the tavern. Well, gotta check that out for sure. Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of a hint at where you need to go. Ship parts merchant will say something similar, so we're just gonna ignore him for now. Now, if we head over here by this little merchant ship, you can probably see the glow. Oh, no, I'm not quite. There it goes. I wasn't quite close enough. You got to make sure that ringing is going on. And we can grab a moonfish up there. Alright, so now let's head up into the main part of the city. You can see the stairs over there to our south. Got another ship over there. So let's walk up the stairs and actually head into the city proper of Maramba. And here we are. This is a pretty cool looking little place. I gotta say, it definitely fits the atmosphere very well. So first things first, I guess we should start checking out some buildings. This one right here is the inn. So we're actually not going to stay for now, but we are going to run around here. This is actually a wall here. It's kind of weird looking, but there's like a tree in the middle, and there's like a hole in the house. I don't know. It's interesting, but... Alright, we actually want to come up here and head outside. There's actually a couple things here. First up is a cham. That's right there. And second is this chest over here with 3 magic droplets. So yeah, you can kind of see the hole here that I was talking about. It's an interesting design. I kind of like it, actually. And those beds actually look kind of comfortable, but I guess we'll skip them for now. Got some drawings and stuff on the wall. It's kind of cool. I like the style here. This is a pretty neat place. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's go over here. This is pretty much the shopping quarters. Right here is the weapons shop, which we're going to get a few things around here. So let's talk to this guy. They have some different merchants around here, too. That's not the big stereotypical, you know, muscled guy. So, there we go. Let's buy and sell some weapons. Alright, so it looks like we got a new cutlass for Vice. We're definitely going to be getting. Some Nasrian mail, which I think, actually, I'm going to hold off on this. I'm going to get Fina this Agile robe. You can see that brings up a ton of her stats, so we're going to definitely put that on her. We're going to hold off on Aka's armor because we should actually be picking something up here relatively soon that she can put on. We have a Nomadic Veil, which is going to increase Aka's stats, so we'll probably go ahead and put that on her. There we go. And I guess we can sell our old stuff. Sell the Assassin Blade. Keep the Mace Hand, though. Alright, so, sell... We'll probably keep the armor, I think, and sell Fina's robe. Gonna definitely keep that Slayer ring. I'm sure we can find a use for it. So, alright, there we go. Alright, so let's get out of here. Gotta say, I like that merchant a little bit better than the muscle guy, but... Alright, now, this building right here, there are no shots, but there's an interesting lady inside who we'll want to keep in mind for much later. You are a sailor, are you not? I can tell by your smell. You sailors are nothing but trouble. I had a daughter, but she fell in love with this sailor who drifted into town one day. The next thing I knew, she ran off with this good-for-nothing sailor and left me here to run this shop by myself. I have not heard from her since. She's probably laying dead in a gutter somewhere by now. Jeez, alright, bitter much. So yeah, this lady here is making whatever this stuff is. So yeah, nothing we can do with her for right now, but remember her for later on. We'll come back to her later. Now this building right here is the item shop, as you can tell by the sign at the front end. Yeah, this is the crazy merchant. I like this guy. Welcome, welcome. This is the place to fill your packs with all that you wish. Alright, well there you go. Let's talk to this guy. I like him already. Long ago, Valua and Nasser were locked in a terrible war. Since then, political relations between our two nations have been strained. However, trade hasn't been affected. Many merchants still travel to Valua and use Valuan trade routes, so we have Valuan goods too. Alright, there you go. Now, he's got a couple interesting things. Of course, the traditional Sacre's magic droplet, but he's got some glyphs of might here, which I'm going to stock up on quite plentifully. About 20 will work for now. And he also has healing salves, which will allow you to regenerate health, and a glyph of speed, which increases the quick. The glyph of might increases power. Basically, the glyph of might is Incrum. The glyph of speed, I believe, would be Quicka. So, there you go. Keep those in mind. The glyph of mights are going to be really nice because it's essentially an Incrum without using any MP or SP. So we definitely want to stock up on those. Alright, let's leave. Oh, jeez, man. Be more careful. Thank you, thank you. Ouch, farewell. Yeah, but now he's kind of dazed for a minute there. I like that guy. He's crazy, but I like him. Alright, so now that we have done that... Well, holy crap. I couldn't really find my way through there. We are going to head up here and check out this thing right here. Whoa, holy crap. That was interesting. So yeah, let's head on up this platform and talk to this dude. Welcome, my friend. Are you planning on crossing to the other part of the city? Perhaps you wish to ride a dabu. The sands of the desert are too hot to walk upon. It's best to take a dabu. Alright, sure. Dabu stands are marked with red poles. You can dismount from your dabu whenever you see those red poles. Okay, red poles, gotcha. Oh, so we hop on, and now we get to ride this thing around. Awesome. Love it. So yeah, you can see there are various buildings here that have these poles on top like the guy mentioned. So first up, let's go and check this one out. And talk to this guy here. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. Welcome, traveler. Here, young desert traveler, stay a moment and listen to what I have to tell you. Alright, yeah, well listen. I've spent more than half of my lifetime at war with Valua. The Sultan, our king, charged me with leading his fleet in an attack on the Valua mainland. But those yellow-bellied Valuans hid within their grand fortress and refused to come out. That's why I'm working out, so that one day I can break through the gate of the grand fortress myself. Well, alright, for a village elder, you sure are an interesting fella. Alright, so we can head in the door behind him, and then downstairs, of course, in order to pick up a treasure. And this is going to be our Nasser combat mail. This is what, I think Aka can wear this, I'm fairly certain. Let's see. Yes, she can. Alright, so that's going to increase her stats pretty much across the board, so we're definitely going to put that on her. It's a little less defense than the one Vice has on with the Flame Mantle, so it's probably best on Aka right now. And of course, I don't think Fina can wear it. Alright, so I'll top on the Dabu once again. And walk in place for a minute, make our way over here. Now we got to go around the little well in the center here, talk to this other guy. Hey, your Dabu is more purple than mine. I want that one. Oh, there's actually not a guy on it. It's just a Dabu. Oh, well, what do you know? Now I feel like an idiot. I was just talking to the Dabu. Can I switch? I want to ride that one. That one looks cooler. Oh, well. Alright, so let's go up on the roof here. Pretty obvious treasure chest. And you can also hear, as soon as we step off, we're right in the middle of a moonfish. This is very interesting. Turn around. There you go. Now we can grab this thing up here. And, of course, get the chest, which has a Slapara box. Not very useful, but that might be merchant fodder later on. Alright, so now that we've got that, we're actually ready to cross over to the other side of Maramba, which isn't very big. You can kind of see it on the map. I mean, it's a fraction of the size of this part of the land, but anyway, I think we're actually going to head over there next time. This looks like a pretty good place to stop, so we will check out that place, see if we can learn any more about finding a ship that'll take us to the Temple of Pyron. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.